Good morning. Good morning. As usual, first and foremost, go to the website. It's always listed either in the description on YouTube or in the description above me. You can go everywhere and find out what's going on. But here we are. We know right now that there are 18 representatives that are running for governor of Florida. According to ballotpedia.org, 16 of those have done the candidate survey. So you can go out and find out about that candidate. Where do citizens need to start falling into? Right now, citizens need to be asking individuals that are running for elected offices which one of these candidates you support. We have to start building this from the ground up. This is why we have so many problems. We already know that there are no laws against lying, right? But we don't ask the questions. Hey, you want me to support you? Who are you supporting and why? They need to be actively, your elected officials in your districts need to actively show you in public who they're going to support. And you need to tell them who you think they should support to get your vote, no matter which one of the gubernatorial candidates you choose. No matter who you choose for governor, you should be pushing that representative to say that because that's the person that you want, and I understand why, that's the person that I'm going to support too, because that is how initially we ensure that we're trying to build the correct building blocks to get the type of representation that is necessary to say that, hey, I feel like I'm being represented. Now, again, there are no lies against the political flip-flop, but what we can do is say that if you change your endorsement for this candidate, please let us know you're going to post it here so we can always go back and see. If you wait to the last minute, if you change. But we don't have any rules that hold you accountable to when you come out and get someone's vote. This is one of the things that I tell you we do need to change. We do need to have a rule that simply says that when you sign a sheet of paper as an elected official and you're going to come up for election, that you must declare one way or the other. You cannot run on this and then turn around and say, that's not what I'm going to do later. We have to do something about that. But the first thing we have to do is we have to hold individuals who are asking you for their vote accountable. We have to understand how this tiered system works. We have 120 people that make up the House of Representatives. We got 120 that make up the House of Representatives. Let's go out and start asking them. When you talk to those individuals that are in your district, who are you supporting? Which one of these candidates is getting your support? The I don't knows need to go away. You need to either say, I haven't looked into them, which shows that there's a problem. You need to start holding them accountable at the grassroots level because that's important. And then we start to build from there, right? I told you guys already that out of all of the platforms, currently, according to my research and data, I am the only candidate that is running to give citizens power over all elected officials. Not another candidate is running on that platform. So keep that in mind. No matter what they're running on, if they are not trying to give you the power, because again, I have to emphasize, I really have to emphasize, there are no checks and balances for lying. And until we get that in place, until citizens say, you can't lie to me, until citizens say, you cannot tell me one thing and then turn around once you get in this position and do something different and I can't do anything about it, until citizens elect individuals that are going to give us that, we're going to have the same cyclic problems that we see today. We're going to elect people who told us one thing and then they turn around and they completely do something different. And the problem is you don't have any way to stop them. No matter what people say, get out there, contact your representative, let them know you're not okay with it. If they don't have to answer to you, it's futile. It's useless. And I'm not going to back away from that. And I need you to understand that. Our goal should be getting the citizens the ultimate form of checks and balances. So when you're not doing your job, citizens will always have a pathway to stop things and slow things down. It's got to be that important because we are just as important as the people we elect to bring us the information. They just need to make sure that they understand that. And when they don't understand it, it's because they don't have to. It's because there is nothing that forces elected officials to do this. If everybody understands that we make this happen by way of rule of law, then we're going to add it so that it is supported by the law. That the overall understanding is you work for the people who elect you. You work for them and you owe them for electing you to that position. So again, get out there, start asking your representatives which one of those candidates they support and why. And you need to probably start it off with, hey, I support this candidate. Will you also do that? And you need to openly endorse that. It can't just be a one-off convo. It needs to be openly done so we can start seeing these things. These should be happening, but it's not happening in a way that's viable. If you're gonna run a campaign, why get up there and allow yourself to not be aligned with anyone? It just creates too much divisiveness when you could also be building with the candidates that you support, which is supposed to be the idea. So get out there, ensure that you are asking every single elected official, which one of those gubernatorial, which one of those governor candidates do you support? Because this is the one that I support. And I'm hoping that everyone who sees this video is supporting the gubernatorial candidate right here that wants to give you power. And I hope I'm explaining things in a way that you understand. I'm not going to buzzword you. I'm not going to run on I'm going to run on citizens having the power to control their elected officials. I understand all the other facets of what's going on. But the root cause solution is incorporating citizens into a policy, into the Constitution in a more meaningful way. You guys have a great day.